Do you follow the Springboks or the All Blacks? Stick around, I'll share my insights, although late, from their clash, the second test in Cape Town. Hey everyone, it's Coach H here. You've found Inspired by Union, a channel where I discuss Southern Hemisphere rugby. Let's dive right in. A shout out to my loyal subscribers and apologies first up. It's been a hectic couple of weeks on the work front, hence I'm late to the party with this review. So 18-12, the Springboks, they persevere over the All Blacks visitors. The All Blacks, they've showed that perhaps they're slow learners as the Springboks once again dominated the final stanza of the game. Springboks, intent from the Boks scrum, right from the get-go. Two huge efforts had the All Blacks under all sorts of pressure. It looked like a long day at the office before Lomax fought back and gained parity. Both the home side and the visitors enjoyed their time with ball in hand. However, the Springboks, their scramble defence was superb. They set their green wall 10 metres out from the try line effectively. The home side had 2 tries through skipper Khaleesi and perhaps the best exponent of bench hooking in Malcolm Marx. Andre Pollard, he showed his composure. He steered the home side around the park. He was able to relieve pressure with his kick and chase game. All Blacks. The All Blacks, they actually looked sharp in their attack and their shape early in the game. They asked a lot of questions of the South Africans. However, the men in green were able to repel their attacks on the line. I still have reservations about the All Blacks' box kicking plan towards the 10-metre line in their own half. A sloppy challenge from Sevu Reece in the air saw him marched for yellow. In the second half, when the pressure really went on, it was the South Africans that were able to stand the heat in the kitchen. The All Blacks, they've showed that they're slow learners in 2024 thus far. A poor kick to the 22 where perhaps giving Jordie Barrett a long-range penalty opportunity might have been a better option. From the resulting line-out loss, a scrum penalty relieved the pressure. South Africa marched down the field, made them pay, and effectively the game was over. I also question the All Blacks coach's IQ in terms of keeping Sevu Reece on the field whilst he was under a red card warning. It didn't come back to bite them in this instance. However, I didn't think the reward was worth the risk. So, the ABs, whilst they're in a rebuilding phase, they're not far off the level of the South Africans or the top tier teams. Thus far this year, they've played all the semi-finalists from last year's Rugby World Cup with mixed results. 2 wins over England, a draw and a win over Los Pumas, and 2 tight losses to the South Africans. So Bledisloe Cup on the horizon as Razor goes into his first Trans-Tasman series. The Boks, they look to sew up the championship away from home. I'm Coach H. You've been watching Inspired by Union.